Okay, so this is the amount of compost that I'm working right now, and I've left this alone for a couple days. You can see if I just dig into it, you can see that. Let me get a little closer there, and it still needs ways to go. Now the right side is a little bit younger than the left side, which has been composting a little bit longer. You can see it's a little bit darker, a little bit richer. I'd say this is just about ready. And but it's lawn day again, so I have more grass, and I want to add some more grass clippings, and I want to add some of the fruit and vegetable waste that I've been saving up. And so what I've been doing lately is I keep a bucket like this out back with a lid, and that is where I put all of my fruit waste until we get to the point where it's where I have some more leaves and stuff that I can use. So I haven't had the time to like blend this up, but this is just easier because what I do when I'm done, I put a little layer of grass on the bottom, and then keep saving my scraps. And this is nice because, you know, I can keep it outside and I don't have to keep it inside the house. And I just put the lid on loosely like that, and works out really well. So real easy. And then this is, today the lawn guy came. I didn't get that much, but let's see if I can see what we got here. Oh, looks like a bottle. Okay, so I gotta sort through this, take the trash out of it, in case there's anything that the lawnmower guy threw in here. But most of this is leaves off the front lawn, because as he's mowing, he just picks up the leaves, and it's fall, so we're getting more leaves. And the grass is not as green in the fall. It's a little more brown and dried out because of the cold weather hits here in Southern California, and we get the grass, the lawns start to die again. So we struggle all summer with hot weather trying to keep the lawns green, and then the weather turns cold and then the lawn dies off again. But it'll start coming back when it has like the winter resilience, or I don't know what's going on out there. There's like a winter grass seed or something. Anyway, I'm going to go through that and we'll sort that out. And then we'll move on to the next step. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to incorporate all this together. Okay, so I went ahead and I put a layer of grass and leaves on top of that pile already. And then I put some more vegetables and fruit waste on top. You can see we've had corn and grapefruit and celery and all kinds of squash and stuff. And I mean, you can, this is like the easiest way to do it, because you know, as you're shoveling, you can like kind of chop things up with the shovel. And if you're not in a hurry, like if you're not like in one of those like where you want to make compost in like 4 weeks, and you're just doing this over a period of months, you know, like this could be like a 3-month long compost pile, just let it break down, you know. And so we'll put another layer of we'll put another layer of the dry grass and leaves over that, and then we'll put the rest of the compost from the bucket in there, and we'll go from there. Okay, so basically I just made a layer there, and I just dumped the bucket, the rest of it, on top of there. You can see we got eggshells, and yeah, sometimes it's good to kind of break those up, but you don't have to. They'll break down eventually if you just keep chopping it with your shovel and stuff. And then here's my bucket ready to start using again. I'm just going to take a layer of grass and leaves and coat the bottom there. That way you kind of start like a little compost bin as you're saving your scraps, so they kind of start to compost before you bring them over to here. So that's ready to start filling up again with kitchen scraps and such. And then cover this up, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, now you can see I have a pretty large pile on the right side, but it'll shrink. It'll lose volume, and it will condense down, kind of like this pile on the left side, as it decomposes. So now what we want to do is wet this down. So I got this water here, and we're going to just wet it down. This is actually my home water is filtered through a system, so all the chlorine's taken out of it. So this is good water. This or rainwater you want to use, and really soak that, because this is really dry grass and such. You probably don't need to do this daily during the winter, but the hotter it is, obviously it'll dry out quicker. So water this down here. All right, and all right, so I look forward to my next vid to show you what I'm going to do next, and turning and tossing the pile and such. And God bless everyone. Keep seeking truth.